The most important part of your groove, in my opinion, is the backbeat. The 2 and 4, the big chunky snare drum. So today I want to show you 3 tricks that I use to get different sounds, different ideas, and just spice things up a little bit when I'm playing live or in the studio. Now I'm old enough to remember when the song Teenage Dirtbag came out the first time. And it's an absolutely banger of a tune. I love playing it live. But it starts with this filtered groove. And because I don't have any filters and big racks of effects to line up when I'm playing a gig, I do this little trick. So instead of hitting dead center on the drum to get our backbeat sound, I'm going to move slightly towards the edge to get a thinner kind of sound. Just moving it slightly off center gives it a thinner sound so that when you jump up into the chorus and go back to the center, you get this big lift from it. It's a kind of similar vibe to what Danny Carey does in Tool, where he starts the song with snares off and then adds the snares to give the song a lift in the chorus, or middle 8 or 75th guitar solo that Tool do. I don't know. You can kind of get the opposite effect if you move over the center. And that way you're getting more stick when you hit your backbeat and you get a thicker, bigger backbeat sound. Great for that big rock stuff. Just watch that you don't hit your knuckles off the side of the drum, because then that's cause for concern. The second little thing I like to do is just add buzzes. Buzzes are a really cool texture, especially when you're kind of doing some vibey kind of stuff. So either on the backbeat or slightly before the backbeat, to do a buzz to elongate the sound. A buzz, if you don't know, is sometimes called a multiple bounce roll, and what we're trying to do is trying to get as many bounces out of one stroke as possible. I did a video all about it, and you can actually check it up here if you want to go check out how to develop your buzz roll, but using it as a backbeat is a really nice way of getting another textured sound. Now we're barely scratching the surface of what a backbeat can do. The backbeat is the most important thing, and I'm actually working on a brand new course all about the backbeat. We're going to talk about displacements, forward and backwards systems to develop that. We're going to talk about sounds, textures, tuning, the whole lot. If you want to sign up for the wait list so that you get it 1 week before everyone else and you get an exclusive little discount, just click the link in the description below and I'll send you some details. As you can see on my kit, I've got 2 snares, and I love to play with 2 snares. I have a low one over to my left and my main one is usually higher. Sometimes I switch it about. If I could have more snares without my band taking the pee out of me, then I would. I love the different textures you can get, and one of the great things that I like to do is actually just play them both at the same time. When you have that difference in pitch, adding one snare on top of each other basically creates the kind of produced snare drum sound that you get if you're listening to any song produced by anybody in Pro Tools. You get these layers of sounds, like Michael Jackson used to do it, and the sound that you hear, the one snare drum sound you hear, is actually 5 or 6 different snare drums. It's just a case of you need to emulate that live, and the way I do it is with these 2 sounds. Now you can do it all the time, you can do it none of the time, but sometimes you can mix it up. Maybe add it on the 4 every 3rd or 4th bar. Another little tweak on that is I like to add one before the other to kind of get a reverse delay. Boom, zaga, boom, gaga, boom, sagada, boom. Kind of cool sounds, just mixing things up, making things more rhythmically interesting. There's some different ways you can spice up your backbeat. If you want to learn about how many sounds you can get out of your snare drum, check out this video, or what different snare drums do in songs, check out this video. But until next time, guys, happy practicing. I'll see you in the practice room.